Welcome. Today I will be rating chairs on a chair basis from S to F tier, if you've ever seen this video format, and I think I know a lot about chairs, so I think I have a lot to say. Okay, so we're starting off with a kid's chair. Personally, I had this as a kid. I had an Elmo version though, which was kind of better, but this is cool, and it was super comfy. I have the best memories in this bad boy. So definitely I'm gonna have to rate it higher than most because this is something I hold dear to me. Okay, so we're gonna put it in, I think at least, yeah, A tier for sure. Okay, so next up we have a couch, just a basic furniture. Just you can sit here when you're doing basic stuff, family things, or just watching TV, but it's a bit too basic to give a too good of a rating, so we're just gonna put it in a classic tier. And just find, okay, there you go. Let's say it's C tier because it's overdone. We're ready for innovation. And next up we have this bad boy. So I've used this is a leg press, and for some reason I think that the first design idea was to make the ideal comfort thing. It's a giant cushion. You don't see Jim here. This was probably supposed to be a gaming setup because this would have been a monitor screen, but for some reason they changed it into a torture device. Just a better example. I just want to have a TV here. Just never get up from this thing. So yes, definitely S tier because they've hit the pinnacle of sitting down. So a leg press definitely has to be S tier, because I can't imagine having anything better than that to sit on. Yes. Okay. So now we'll keep going with just a basic school chair. Now, I personally hold a grudge against these because I don't have a lot of good memories on these, and the amount of people who just exorcise demons out of themselves, time how many bones I've heard crack, is just bad. So we're gonna have to rate it a bit lower because too many bad memories on this chair. Don't associate it with anything good. Okay, so next up was a bit of a surprise. When I was Googling chairs, this bad boy came up. It's a automatic sit down anywhere. It's just weird because like he's sitting on a bench. Is he really sitting on it? You don't know. It does not affect normal walking or sitting on chair, but you don't need to sit on chair. It's just evolution at its finest. You can still walk, so that's good. And yeah, just imagine going in the metro. I think it's an automatic potty squatter. So yes, for the innovation, I gotta say we have a good. It's looking good, looking pretty good here. So we'll put this. It's A tier. It's not S tier. Definitely at least A tier. Okay, so next up we have a bed because you can sit on a bed. I know it's made for sleeping, but these are actually pretty comfortable when you get used to them. So I sit on my bed a lot, so I would definitely recommend trying to sit on these. They're actually not just good for sleeping. You can try this, especially with the wooden chairs. So you still get the chair vibe out of it, even if it's not a chair. So that's a nice addition, I would say, to the chair expenditure. So I'd say it's definitely B tier. Okay, and next up we're gonna go on something everyone knows by now, but I think it's a bit too overdone. Just gaming chairs. If I can scroll up. Okay. See, I think it's a bit too overdone. I actually thought people just really liked racing cars and just wanted to feel like they were in a race car in their office. But no, there's a whole genre just for gaming. but I don't know if you actually game better in these. So I think it's a bit overdone. I have something else that I'm gonna present later on, but I think we can innovate a bit from just the gaming chair. So I'm gonna have to give this one a bit of a lower rating than some people because it's just overdone, man. We need something new, something powerful. But I'll get on to what that power is later. So launches, I'd say due to the conversations on these bad boys, you can see there's even beer. These are beer ready. So how can something that's beer ready be bad? It's impossible, right? But I actually sat down on the beer holder part and I broke it as a child, and my father happened to not be happy, and that's not good. It's not. So I think there's still a design flaw in these, but these are great for conversations when you're talking in a round of fire. So they're still good. They still get approved by me. So I'm gonna have to place them at least B tier. So still just outdoors chairs. Okay, so next up, bam, we have where am I? I'm here. Okay, this is an evil chair because I just googled evil chair and this came up. You can tell that it's very evil because this seems cat friendly and everything related to cats definitely evil. And I don't know who these evil chairs are made for, but I just know some people are out there. Maybe capitalism. If you have a business, I'd recommend these 10 out of 10. Exploiting employees, work at Walmart, CEO, I'd have this for sure. Definitely would want to exploit someone in this chair. So I'm gonna have, but since it's not such a good thing exploiting people, have to be C tier because people have rights, you know. Just it happens. Okay, so next up is a bit of a downgrade. When you don't own a lot of employees, just have a normal office chair. I think this is just ugly. Just is it a couch? Why does it have wheels? A couch shouldn't have wheels. So I think it's missing it doesn't have an identity. It just something's off with this. We need to see. I need to see something better here. So this is definitely not gonna rank high because it's missing a lot of things. A lot of things. Not just it has no soul. Like you're just a boring person if you sit in these. I know you just work at an office 10 hours every day, just bad. Okay, so next up we have a Bob's chair, which are nice. I don't know why we don't have regular chairs, just a bit of a higher chair. I don't know why these are such a thing, because it inclines, but like other chairs can incline. I don't know why, but these are cool. And I think I like having these. Like why can't we just have these in our house? Like where like instead of like coffee chairs, why not just put barber chairs? So I think we should start getting these bad boys out more because this looks nice. So definitely yeah, or definitely A tier. Barber's chair. Okay, wrong screen. Oh no, I did it again. Okay, so next up we have a lazy boy. You know, these couches, I actually slept on one at a friend's house. Best night's sleep. Best night's sleep you have on these. They recline, they're so comfy, and I remember waking up without a shirt on. I don't know how it got off. It might be me because I was hot, but you never know because it's just lazy boys. They just affect you that way. So lazy boy is definitely a good category because they've evolved couches and yeah, not there's no such thing as too innovative. So definitely gonna have to put this. Oh, why is that there? Did not see that. Okay, so a couch for lazy boy. Has to be higher than chairs than a couch. Yeah, definitely B tier. No A tier. Yes, I'm happy with that decision. Okay, so then we have a stool. These are expensive. Look at this. It's a basic, just a basic function of sitting that has the minimum requirements, and they're just jacking up the prices. You're like, your ass isn't even round. Why would you want this? I do not understand the hype around these things. So, not gonna get it from me. Not I don't have the same appreciation level. So a stool, yeah, definitely E tier. But you know how I like innovation? There has been some stool innovation, and I present to you the Chad stool. It's just a stool, but a Chad, and for only $1,500, you can get this in any color of your liking, and that is just amazing. So we have a product that where's my notes? A product that there's not enough in the world that we need more of. So I will be rating this one highly if I can find it. Okay, so the Chad stool. So this is where this stool is. Yeah, it has to be B tier because it's still you still have like to sell one kidney to have this, and if you could have two for a kidney, it would be A tier, but that's just not happening, you know, with inflation and everything. So moving on. So I talked about the gaming chair. Get ready for the gaming couch. This is innovation. This is, I think it probably has RGB LED lights, and I think you could be more comfortable in these because you see that there's hexagon. No, these are losange. Very cool. Very popping in a room. It brings out your personality that you've never touched grass. Now people, you cannot touch grass in style. So definitely liking these. So A tier. No, yeah, this is S tier. A gaming couch. Definitely S tier. Okay, so moving on. Just a basic park bench. You know, you sit on these. Usually it's sunny out. Good time. Doesn't burn your back. Cool. You can even dedicate a bench, a, a bench to yourself or someone else. I think it's more of a someone else. I don't know if you, but I would definitely dedicate a bench to myself. And for those reasons, uh, oh, that's big. Why is it spicy? Okay, so, what the fuck? Self-dedicating benches. I like it. A tier. Now, there's a variation of the park bench that I need to bring attention to is the metal bench park. These not cool. Too much sun on these all the time because they're in sunny areas. You burn your back on these. Not fun. This is just, I can smell it. It smells bad. Nothing good can happen out of this. So this has to be D tier. Not, not it. Okay, I'm moving on. This abomination. You know when you wait at McDonald's, they've decided you can't sit, but you can't lean against the wall. You have to be like just a small part of your body. You like half the population isn't 7 feet. 7 feet people are the only people who can use these things. I do not approve. This is not innovative. Like even talking about McDonald's trying to be a bougie place, it's weird. Nothing about this is right. So I'm gonna have to be realistic on my judgment here. Just rate it as it should be rated. Definitely F tier. I do not want to see any of these again. Should I have another tier even lower on my list? Just too bad I didn't think of that. Moving on. We have metal chairs. These things are hard. There's nothing remotely soft about these. You cannot say you've ever had a good moment in a metal chair. Like, think about it for a second. When's the last time you felt happy in a metal chair? Never. See, these are just bad chairs. So bad chairs get rated very low because they do not deserve anything else. E tier for a metal chair. And then we have another genre of chairs. Wooden chair, a bit softer, not as hard as you'd expect from wood, in contrast to metal, but they're coming out of fashion. Not many people have very woody chairs. I don't see any cushions here, so this category is dying out. So it can't be rated as high since it's lacking in popularity. We're innovating into cushions nowadays. So, still better than a metal chair though. So D tier for the wooden chair. Okay, then we have the plastic chair. And this chair, I've looked at it for a while. I think everyone has sat down on this particular chair. This is a very popular chair. Plastic are affordable, bringing more places to sit down for everyone, and I like it. So this I don't like that though, but you can feel it bend just by looking at it too. So that has to negatively affect it. So I think we're gonna rate it at the same rank as a wooden chair. So D tier for plastic chairs. Moving on, we have a royal chair. Yes, I'm talking about a throne here. Like if you want to increase tax or think people aren't being suppressed enough, this is what you need. For only $2,600, you can get your own Golden Lord Raffles Lion throne chair. But I think it is kind of old, and the type of clientele you're trying to get is weird to me. I do not imagine this. You know, this is worth more than my first scooter, or like my first vehicle. So it has no practicality. So except if you're not ruling over a community, I would not recommend getting one of these. So not that great, not that great. So definitely D tier. That's what you deserve. And for some reason, they are getting bigger. So I'm gonna get these smaller. Okay, moving on. We get these. I'm gonna come back to these at the end. These are just extras chairs. The beanbag. See, I'm feeling conflicted with the beanbag because this scenario clearly is not real. See, first off, the first thing we can see is shoes on a white carpet. No mom would allow this, but this room is mom proof. It's allowed by moms because there's a bicycle with a clock, very mom thing. But it still has a boy, like a playroom vibe because there's balls here. There would not be balls, so it's not a room. It's not a living room because you wouldn't put a. Just this room makes no sense. It cannot exist. So this is the first example of how beanbags do not exist. Then we have this picture, which is clearly photoshopped because the exposure is just all wrong. And why is there white behind the hair? This should be green. So this is a cutout. This girl was probably sitting on a real chair somewhere or just lying down in a different angle, and they just rotated her to make her look like how can you be comfortable? She's falling off here. And then look, leather boots on a look, the jeans. Nothing comfortable about this picture. So this is further proof that beanbags do not exist. And I cannot rate something fictional on a tier list, but for the sake of it, we're gonna have to put it in F tier because a fake chair just does not make sense. Moving on, we have art chair. This is just too much innovation. Like, how can you be comfortable here? And I bet these costs just at least one leg. And it seems very cat friendly, and I'm against cats, so not gonna say yes for this. This is F tier. This is L tier. I should add L tier instead. Because this is buying this, you're just taking a fat L, my friend. L tier. There's no L tier. Okay, F tier. Okay. Now, moving on, we have the therapist chair. Pretty likable chair, seems comfy. I like how soft it appears. This one in particular, and um, therapist chairs mean you're moving on, you're going to a better place, you're trying to get over trauma or something else. So I just like how relaxing this is, and how forward it feels to change, positive change. So I approve this chair, and I will rate it considerably. This is A tier. Never tried one though. Definitely looking forward to it though. Okay. So then we have a rocking chair, not to be confused with the wooden chair. This is way better than a wooden chair because it moves, you swing. You can feel like you're in a boat even when you're not in a boat. And anytime boat related, it's good boat. It's good times. So I like boat chairs. So A tier for the boat chair. All right, and next up we have. Oh yeah, I just need to mention, not to be confused, the rocking chair with the rocking couch. Just a counterfeit product. Do not get these. These do not exist. So don't just you're just dreaming if you see one. Okay, and then it was weird. It's a real site. Okay. Next up, we have plane chairs. These the descent of humans, which is cramming us in a vehicle. Look, it's the magic chair. Okay, we're just cramming people in a somewhere. Look how uncomfortable he looks. People should not live like this. Chairs were meant to be comfortable and not dominant. Like you're forced to sit down. I think it's not as friendly as a chair should be. So yeah, I do not approve of these. It's just made to be uncomfortable. We're not thinking enough about the human side. So we're gonna have to rate these E tier. Not that great. Okay. Now, this I like. It's compact. You can bring it where you want. It's foldable. These are actually comfy. Even if you're sitting down like stretching fiber, it doesn't feel weird. So I like the camping chairs. Very good product. And I think we don't have enough of these. We should like put these inside, in schools. They should just be everywhere. I really think these are good. Not had the chance. Oh, that's not the one. I didn't get the chance to sit on enough of these, and that is probably why I'm not as successful in my life. Use S tier. I like the innovation. Moving on. Chairs that are on chains from hanging from somewhere. Like these are very versatile chairs. You can swing on them. I have fond memories as a child trying to loop around. Though I was never successful, I can only dream someone was. So definitely a good way to sit down. Really like these. So these are A tier. Very good. And moving on, where is my mouse? Okay, moving on, we have the mobile chair. I like these because people who are immobile can move in a usually immobile thing. So it helped a lot of people, and I like how we can make chairs do something so great. So I enjoy this type of chair. So this is gonna have to say A tier because I've never tried. No, I actually have tried one on when my grandmother had one. Very cool thing to go around the house. Recommend these. too for school. Everyone should have a wheelchair. It would be great. Just imagine traffic lunch. Just something I didn't get the chance to experience. Okay, and now you know how I like the idea of putting wheels on chairs to move when sitting down? Someone brought that to a whole different level and put an engine on a chair. Like this guy probably thought, yo, I imagine how fast can we make a chair go? And they just ended up with this thing. I like it. Very good idea. So I actually have one of these engine fueled cars. No, not a car. Engine fueled chair. Pretty cool. Really like these. And you know, just another chair with wheels. This one is like to go everywhere. So I think this is where we should go on our path if we're imagining chairs like that can move. I think the idea of chairs getting us places has gone a bit too far. I think we regressed a bit because this is just almost, it's the same idea as not having a chair move. So I don't get these. Traffic is just weird to me. I don't get the concept. So just keep an eye out to how you use your moving chair. Next up, we have the theater chairs, which are the little foldable chairs. And this cannot appreciate enough because it reminds me of children crying. And I do not enjoy that. Children crying is not something we should experience, and you can just smell the popcorn and the crabs. So not that great, no. Not that great. So this is definitely E tier. And now I just need to add something to my list that I've just thought about. So we will be bringing up to all my Google searches. Toilet. This a chair to relieve yourself. But where am I going? Okay, a chair to relieve yourself. Very nice. Definitely something we need. Everyone has these chairs. I can't believe I didn't think about it. So, what did this just happen? Okay, since everyone has these chairs and they're so popular, we are going to have to put them S tier. These are necessary for like how we live and everything. Very good chair. So I hope you enjoyed. This concludes my chair listing rank. And if you don't agree with the choice I've made, or you have a chair that I haven't thought about, just leave it down in the comments, and I'll see if I can put it somewhere, and I'll tell you what rank it should be in. So thanks for watching. Leave a like, and do not subscribe.